host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Chicago White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-0. The Angels picked up 14 hits in total as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-2. Yordan Alvarez clobbered 4 home runs as the Stros disposed of the Royals 14-0. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Mariners got 18 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 9-5. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-1. Matt Shoemaker collected his 8th win overall, leading the Twins to the win over the Yankees 5-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Marlins hit 3 long balls as they ran over the Reds 7-1. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they stomped the Brewers 6-0. The Philadelphia Phillies earned the 3-game series sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero.
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Paul Irvin, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Stepping up is Alex Dickerson. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
up
lights.
tonight for San Francisco, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
First pitch on the way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call.
And this ball hits the first base bag. And they recover to put the tag on him for the out. How about that for a crazy play?
Got it second. The center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
No one on with 1 down, and stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon. Now here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next up, Donovan Solano, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the AB now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Mike Yastrzemski would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Giants nothing. A's coming up. It's the Bay Bridge Series on Major League Baseball, The Show. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a left-hander throws from a unique arm angle. Alex Wood from that low 3/4 delivery. He's really a nightmare of the lefties. The key for Alex Wood throwing strikes with his secondary pitches, if he can do that, he's a guy that can get quite a few swings and misses. I expected to pitch well in this one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of the rare occasions where you play on the road, but you actually get to the drive to the stadium like it's a home game. I always felt like this was super odd to play in these types of games, but you know your fans are coming out, your family's coming out, so this should be an interesting watch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. Crawford into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the second out. 2 down with a runner at first. And that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the stretch.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Hit hard, but foul. Kemp is off of first with 2 away. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And that one yanked just foul. Now a hard liner toward short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Number 2, Kurt Casale.
Into the box, Kurt Casale, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Ground ball left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
From the belt, the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pinder will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So now here is Brandon Crawford looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 1-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Giants leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
Luis Basabe is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Field. Number 53, Luis Basabe.
Bottom of the inning now. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
Leading off for the A's, the center fielder.
First
Number
delivery
22.
to him.
That's a ball.
Laureano playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Striding in is Mark Canha. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In the air out to left. Heading after it is Dickerson. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for round number 2.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. And even 20 home runs, 56 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to
Batting
double
in.
up with the same
The right
piece of
fielder.
cheese, and it gets turned
Steve
around.
Van.
Nice piece of hit.
Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Steven Piscotty. He grounds it sharply to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Baseman, Evan
First offering,
Longoria.
as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now that.
So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these
Alex
guys sit in the standings,
Dickerson.
and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right
The
there.
center fielder
The best
of the
ones
ball,
have that late action that just
Mauricio
darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
Now it'll be Donovan Solano, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In comes Piscotty, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. but this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
The Athletics due to hit here in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The Athletics. The catcher.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And now the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Count is 2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Finally, up to this point,
Now
the entire
batting.
lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
You know, D-Roll, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Kemp on at first, nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
The 2-2. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be two. Solano for one to Belt for the twin killing.
Now back.
Really good
First
pitch from the
baseman.
pitcher right there.
Matt
Down in the zone, hits on top of it,
Olsen.
induces the ground ball double play.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. It's now 2-0 Oakland. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Basabe.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And a barehanded pickup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Kurt Casale. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Irvin with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now back. Designated
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. First pitch on its way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Olsen might try to make a play on it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No.
And that misses for ball one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Still even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So now it's Mark Canna. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They're up 2-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brandon Belt, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Full count now, 3 and 2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. Now to the plate, here is Evan Longoria. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Murphy swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Up next,
ready to take his hacks again. Elvis Andrus blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
The batter,
next to
number 5,
hit, Tony Kemp. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Kemp.
Now here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Lifted down the line in left.
In comes Dickerson.
And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solano is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 17 for him on the season, and the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. J.B. Wendelken takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
J.B. Wendelken. The batter, number 7, second base.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next to the
Next to bat is Luis Basabe.
Luis Basabe.
Now here's the pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. So here is Kurt Casale in his career versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Now the first pitch. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Matt Whistler comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Past battles with Matt Whistler. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And now the first pitch.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Ball 1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Mark Canna, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Dickerson's under it. 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Olson on second. Laureano is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to second, and he throws it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
The right fielder.
And now in the box, Stephen Piscotty. Past battles with Matt Whistler. 2 hits in 7 tries. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. And that is off the wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead it 4-1. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62. Lou Trevino.
7th inning ready to roll. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores.
Leading off for the Giants, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
This is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Up next, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Brandon Crawford will be next. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And now, Brandon Crawford for his career in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. First offering, a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in next, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Sergio Romo is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Sergio Romo.
Now to the plate, Alex Dickerson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. they're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Racing back the left fielder. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The center fielder, Mauricio.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. All even now at 4 apiece. Jake McGee gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And now the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here it comes now to Andrus. And there's ball 1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And it's fouled away. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score remains tied at 4. Yusmeiro Petit is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Yusmeiro Petit.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
First pitch coming, here it is, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Luis Basabe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Left side, but well foul. 1-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Kurt Casale, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Pitch inside the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a back, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits for him here as they try to get something cooking.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled away. Self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Giants leave 1, still all square at 4 apiece. Harleen Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Harleen Garcia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Chapman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Matt Olson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Ramon Laureano will be next. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Solano's got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. And now here is Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2 pitch.
Down 2-2.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Right side, but it's well foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. Pause and the 0-2. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot down the line in right as they've taken a 1-run lead.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
Jake Diekman enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 35, Jake Diekman. Now batting.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2, and it's fouled away. Longoria leads off first with 1 away. Shot back up the middle, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And this throw gets away from him.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Mauricio Dubon will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the AB now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So next to hit is Luis Basabe, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Has a look, now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. sent on the ground out to second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Giants 6 and the Athletics 4. Tyler Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Tyler Rogers.
Striding forward now is the DH. Mark Canha is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So stepping in is Chad Pinder. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, man, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. San Francisco used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Arlene Garcia gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Tyler Rogers closes the door for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
physical side, all my miracles die. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. And it was written from God, I was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that